Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be doing my Matchday 2 Premier League predictions, so let's jump straight into it. Right, okay guys, so kicking off this Matchday weekend is tonight, and it is between Nottingham Forest and Sheffield United. And honestly, I think a Sheffield United win away from home, a cheeky 1-0 win for them, will seal it. So moving on to Saturday, and we're kicking it off with pretty much a couple of games, because some of them kick off at 3 o'clock. So between Fulham and Brentford, I think a Brentford win. I think a cheeky 2-1 win, or maybe 1-0 for Brentford. But I do think that Brentford will beat Fulham at Fulham as well. But that should be a really good game. Now moving on to Wolves against Brighton. I'm going to go for a Wolves win, which might be a bit of a shock, you know, because Wolves don't have the best squad anymore. Well, didn't have the best squad before, but they've kind of been a little bit depleted now with some of their best players moving on. And Brighton have just been playing some really good football over the past few months, and they played really well at the weekend. But I just think the Wolves are going to take that really poor decision that went against them on Monday against Manchester United and turn that into some motivational sort of thing and just beat Brighton. But guys, I have to admit, that was a penalty. That was a clear and obvious penalty if I've ever seen one. Even Stevie Wonder would say that was a penalty. That's how much of a penalty it was, but the English referees and the VAR system is just god-awful. It is atrocious. But yes, anyway, I'm going to go for a Wolves win. And then, of course, the Luton and Burnley match is postponed because Luton haven't got the final finished works on their stadium yet, so they cannot play at home. So that has been postponed. So they're moving on to Liverpool against Bournemouth. This should be a comfortable win for Liverpool. I think maybe 3-1 to them. Should be quite comfortable for them. Okay, and then the second to last game is Spurs against United. I can see a draw here. I think a draw for both these teams will be good. I think a 1-1 draw between Spurs and United should be the final result. On to the final game on Saturday, Manchester City against Newcastle, and I'm going to go for a Manchester City win. I think a 3-0 Manchester City win at home at the Etihad should be quite good for us. And of course, guys, I have to mention Super Cup winners, Manchester City. And that just brings a tear to my eye. A beautiful sight, if I do say so myself. So, a cheeky Manchester City win. Okay, so then on to Sunday, we have Aston Villa against Everton. I'm going to go for an Aston Villa win. I do think that they will bounce back from hammering from Newcastle on the last weekend. But I don't think that this will be an easy game for them. I do think that Everton will really push them. So, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Aston Villa. Okay, so the last game on Sunday is between West Ham and Chelsea. And I'm so sorry to West Ham fans and my friend who's a West Ham fan, but I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. I don't see you guys really doing much against Chelsea. I do think Chelsea are going to start building on what they did last weekend on a draw against Liverpool. And I do see them kind of progressing much more into the season. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. I think a 1-0 Chelsea win shall do it. Okay, then finally, guys, on Monday, this is a big one. It's Crystal Palace against Arsenal. And you know what? Call me a madman. Call me crazy. Call me insane if you want. I'm going to go for a Crystal Palace win. I think a 2-1 Crystal Palace win at home will knock the confidence right out of Arsenal. And it will be beautiful. Right, okay, guys. So that is my predictions. Let's do the quick recap. Okay, so we have Sheffield United win, a Brentford win, a Wolves win, a Liverpool win, a draw between Spurs and United, a Manchester City win, an Aston Villa win, a Chelsea win, and then finally, guys, a Crystal Palace win. So yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and of course, until next time, I will catch you all later. Goodbye.